Hello and welcome, Rahul. You're watching me on my YouTube channel, my talk show. And if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. I always come up with new ideas and try to inform you, exactly how to lead yourself in this mad scramble because the world we live in have been conditioned in monetary value. And if you have financial abundance, you can live your life beautifully. Otherwise, if you don't have, you'll have to persevere. You have to slog even sometimes to gain a little bit of money to be hand to mouth. But if you want to change your destiny, if you really want to have a better livelihood, you should listen to me all the time. And if you listen to me, you will know exactly how to transform your career, how to transform your ability. Because the more competent you will be, the better you will be able to perform. And sometimes I try to talk about how to start MSMEs and what will be the financial avenues where you can raise money. Sometimes I talk about how to start a business. Sometimes I talk about financial markets, money market and capital market and all its instruments and tools. So that is what will give you an in-depth analysis. And if you want to transform your ability altogether, just subscribe to my channel. Don't go without subscribing, because if you really want to see that you are going to be a visionary man, you have to listen to me continuously and consistently. The more you listen to me, the more you will feel that you are being immersed into some kind of erudite personality, where if you imitate that, if you emulate that, you can also transform your personality altogether. Because personality is not something that is coming from your outfit only. Personality is something that is vibrating within you, but reflects in your everyday activities, in your behavior. And not only that, whatever you express, whatever thoughts even emanate in your brain, that has a class, that has a standard. That is what is the quality of your personality. When you impact other people with your right thoughts, when you communicate better, when you converse with them and you enlighten them on certain positive topic, you give them certain insights that can help them in solving their problems. And solving problem is the only thing that fetch money in your pocket. Many people say that if you want to earn money, if you really want to understand the law of reciprocity of this universe, then you understand exactly the more problem you will solve of the world, the more money will flow into your account. That is what they say, the law of reciprocity. But you have to understand how to capitalize on that very function, on that very process. If you implement the process, if you understand exactly how to execute each and every process and make its implications better, so that you can monetize that very process, you can capitalize that very process, and once you automate that, you will be someone else, because the money will flow into your account, and you will be having time freedom. You will be having money is giving you time freedom. If the money is being automated into your account, what else do you need? Yes, certain health you need, but money is the foundation which can give you a lot of resources through which you can solve your problems. Relationship is also required, better health is also required, but all these things can happen. And just one thing that I left today, which is the most vital thing, if you really want to see changes, if you really want to understand exactly what transforms our ability altogether, and what brings the new person out of our ability, out of our perception, out of our creativity, what enhances our capability, and what brings the new person out of your personality, out of your knowledge, out of your erudite personality, you know, that is nothing else. That is metaphysical reality. Yeah, you have to understand exactly at how ethically you are driven. It is okay, but much more than that of it is important that you keep yourself uplifting. In a spiritual realm, the more weight you carry, the more awakened you become, the better things will happen in your life, and that will transform your life altogether. You have to carry weight. You have to carry the weight of unknown to other people, but you will know exactly through the time, through the unfolding, through your intuition, that what you are carrying within. And once you will walk that very path of metaphysical reality, of a spiritual alignment, better frequency, higher frequency, once you will go with that, and if you can carry it for your lifetime, altogether your personality will change, your impact in the world will change, your financial abundance, your relationship, your manifestation will be altogether a miracle. You'll be able to manifest everything, and that is what will be your reality. I know exactly that there are a lot of challenges you have to overcome in that very path, because this is the only path of liberation and enlightenment. And without challenges, without hindrances, without much more obstacles, how can you understand its worth? And through the unveiling of the process, through your intuition, you will understand exactly that it is the only thing that is worth carrying, because it goes with your soul. With your awakened body, you have another thing that is called soul. When it will be enlightened, when it will align itself, you'll understand exactly that you will move forward. You'll move forward with great ability and intentions. That is what is going to transform your ability, because your soul, which vibrates higher frequency, which vibrates at higher frequency, will be able to attract abundance. Abundance attract abundance, and that is why you have to understand. If you are in higher frequency, that means you have inner abundance. You have aligned yourself. You have aligned your energies, and once you attract that, I'm telling you that exactly that there are more challenges in that very path. You have to understand exactly what is the truth. What is the truth? When you will be awakened, or the awakening process happen, you will see that many a manipulation goes around to manipulate you, to prevent you. Whatever you will do, actually, whatever transforming thing you are going to put forth, the people will recognize that you are putting forth the right quality. But many people try to foster certain barrier around you, so that you will be prevented. Little mistake, little bit of pressure, and they will intense that pressure in such a subtle way that nobody else will say that those higher power in the spiritual realm, those frequencies, manipulative frequencies, done wrong to you. They will not say it, because they have witnessed something that you were at a very intense stage, but rather something radical, something bad. Radical means profound. Changed your personality altogether with their tools, and they were unaccounted for that, because you were in that very clutch. People were witnessing something else, because they don't have idea what is happening behind the curtain, and what is the truth, what is the reality. I'm telling you that I have fought an invisible war. If you can fight that, you can change the reality of this 3D world altogether. And I'm just telling you exactly that you have to take responsibility of your own awakened being that is residing within you. And once you understand exactly the intricacy of this matrix, how it tries to prevent itself, how the real system, the 3D reality, it becomes manipulative, how it is totally corrupt. But that doesn't mean that universe has only one program and one system. Once you'll be on ascension path, you'll understand exactly that many a program, many entities are trying to fabricate around. They know exactly what you are vibrating at, what is your perceptions, what you are thinking, and what status you are. But within those programs, within that reality, if you can prevent yourself, and you can understand exactly what is happening with you, and what is your standard, how you can lead yourself through those perseverance, through those obstacles. If you can overcome that, if you can surmount that, you can change the reality altogether. Yeah, they will be also crumbling. They have power, but they will be also crumbling. Then in the last, they will start manipulating. They will give lucrative gifts to you that is stop your action. But many people say that don't be merciful. Otherwise, this system, these programs are not even merciful to you. Then why you are becoming so merciful to them? But I know exactly that they go beyond. When you go fighting with these realities, many things go beyond. These are the intellectual war that cannot be said in words, because our current understanding of science and technologies has not been so advanced that can elaborate all the quantum phenomena and whatever is happening around in your life. It cannot explain, but they latch onto you deeply, so deeply at quantum level, that your inner being, your awakened being, understands exactly what is the intricacies, what is the complications, around it. And that is what I'm telling you. You have to understand all these things, and you have to navigate the path just through your being. If you'll be present here, everything will change in awakened state. I'm not going to tell you that you go in sleep mode. Initially, they have discarded all the, your strength. They have given scars on your souls. That I know. I know exactly how manipulative they are and how they target. They go beyond that. Even if you go into a corporate, they target your peers, your seniors, in order to sabotage your reality. Sometimes they play manipulative role, even intellectually, even technologically. But I'm telling you, if you tell my name 5 times, those subtle programs will be threatened. They will be intimidated and they will disappear. That is what is the reality of this world. I have been so profound that I can ascertain, that I can tell you, that I can give you as an affirmation. I'm telling you that if you use my name 5 times, whenever any programs that threaten you, they will be, taking their way ahead, and they will go disappear from your life. That is the reality of life. If you will be so profound, with your universal wisdom and with your understanding, everything will change in the end. Thank you for listening to me.